is Jane Dagme from Designers Today here at High Point Market, Fall 2020. Can you see my glasses fogging up? The news desk, this market looks a little bit different. We're starting off in our masks. We are like any news show you see on TV. I am socially distanced from my guest. And so we're going to take our masks off because we are doing this very safely. So, all right. That feels good.
Yes, it does.
It gives me great pleasure to introduce an interior designer who is local to High Point, who I consider a friend, who has been my walking buddy in the neighborhood, Christi Barbour. Welcome.
Thank you.
So good to have you. Christi's the founder and partner of Barbour Spangle Design. So welcome. How did you take your company from like, what the heck is happening to now it just seems through social media that you are soaring and things are flowing? How'd you do that?
Well, we stopped and took a look at our community, and not just our collective community of High Point, but the community of our industry, and said, how can we help? And from that, we created this See the Good campaign, where we wanted to encourage people to see the good of what was happening and see the good in each other and see the good in everyday life, which was, you know, our walks were part of my See the Good. And from there, you know, it was like we never really lost our groove, just the pace of our groove slowed a little. And when it did, it gave us the opportunity on a business standpoint to look at our processes and procedures, slow down and think about how we were doing business. We did some Shark Tank series with our team to come up with new business ideas, all of which were really remarkable.
Did you do that by Zoom?
No, yes, internally. We did that by Zoom. So everybody would break out and do their own thing, and then they would pitch to all of us, and it actually resulted in some really wonderful ideas that we're implementing. Oh gosh, there were so many. One of them was we have always designed for luxury clients on the residential front. And we wanted to figure out how to drill that down into really anyone, because we do truly believe that everyone is entitled to great design. Right. And we came up with a program that is really inclusive of anyone, any budget, any need, and we've been able to do that and do it well through COVID, and we see that it'll have life beyond today's world.
That's beautiful. Yeah. Congratulations, because your company and you personally have gotten a lot of awards in the last year and a half. So the most recent one that I had read about was Barbour Spangle was put on the best places to work in the Triad. And so I wanted to ask you, in terms of, as a leader in your company, what makes Barbour Spangle, why are you on that list? What is different about your company culture? How do you run things?
The very first answer would be the people. Our people are amazing, and that's the reason it was listed as best places to work in the Triad, and I'm incredibly honored. Every day I pinch myself that we have such an amazing team, not only of talent, but of heart. They put their heart and soul into their projects, into their clients, but also into each other, and that's what creates that work environment. And from a culture standpoint, you know, we're very strong in our culture. We live it, breathe it, and talk about it every day. It's not something that's aspirational. It's something that's very much ground level that we work on all the time. We start with our interview process is culture-based. The questions that we ask are all around our culture. We have unlimited PTO because we trust our team to do their job, and not just to do their job, but to do it really, really well. But we want them to have a really great work-life balance. Christi and I both worked for people in the past who didn't really appreciate a work-life balance, and that was something that we wanted to make sure that we did. And so unlimited PTO means that our team can take time off to spend with their children, or meet their spouse for lunch, or take some time to do something that's important to them. And we all know that when we step away from the day-to-day grind, when we come back, we're that much better for it.
Can you just talk a little bit about the benefits of regionally focusing your design and how that's worked for you?
Sure. You know, we never set out to have a name or a presence or a brand or even any kind of fame. We do this because we love the world of design. And on a personal level, Christi Spangle, my business partner, and I both love this community. We've grown up here, and it just made sense to us to put time and energy back into the community that has supported us since we started our business. And so there has never been any intentionality of where we spend our time or our focus. We do it because we love it, and there's a connection of some sort. I've been on various boards because I believe in the organization and want to support it, or I've been affiliated with projects because they mean something to me or they mean something to our company. And does that create relationships? Absolutely, and I'm sure it has opened so many doors. And I know for a fact that through High Point Discovered and all the work that we've done, I have met so many incredible people that do become friends. And as we know, we love to work with friends. We want to work with people that we really love to work with and that appreciate and value you. And that's where I have found that from a regional standpoint and from a local standpoint, when people know you and they trust you, that's where the magic happens, because they already know what to expect. And so that's not quite as easy internationally or nationally. We do projects, as you said, all over the country and out of the country. And we love those equally as much. They're great fun, especially the last one in the Turks. It was pretty amazing. But locally, there is a sense of emotion and familiarity to it that you can't get when you work outside of the state.
It's like there's certainly a lot of bright spots, and you're one of them. And
thank you.
And I thank you for being here. And of course, now we have to don our masks again, because we are going out foraging
to hit the streets
for fabulous things,
for incredible goods and wares in High Point.
So from us here at the news desk, ciao.
Thank you.